So my name is Joseph Gordon-Levitt. This is hitrecord.org. We're here at the Sundance Film Festival, and we've started a rec room to make media. And I've come to Sundance. This is my fourth time. I always come here as an actor with films that I'm in, and I'm always really creatively inspired at Sundance, but I never really have anywhere to channel that creativity because, it's a film festival. We watch movies, we talk about movies, but we don't make them here. So I wanted to set up a facility here at Sundance for us to actually make stuff. Well, we make movies, we also make music. There's a lot of writing, photography, graphic art, all sorts of things. And on Hit Record, we just call them all records. Whether it's recorded light, recorded sound, recorded words, it's just media. It's all ones and zeros these days. So hitrecord.org is this website that I started 5 years ago that has slowly evolved, and now we're a full-fledged professional production company, which means that the projects that I'm working on here, these short films and these pieces of music and this writing and stuff that I'm making here, anybody in the world who wants to can come collaborate with me, and that's what I want, and that's what I'm actually counting on. We're going to be able to get all this work done because we're going to have the help of an entire global online community. This thing that's on there right now, I made this to explain our production company. But when I shot it, it was nothing but this. It was just like a talking head, me. Now, other people took it and turned it into this. I didn't do that. No one I personally have ever physically met did that. That was just someone on Hit Record that was inspired by the video that I made that wanted to contribute to it and refine it and remix it into something new. And that's how we collaborate on Hit Record. Stuff sort of organically blossoms out of this collaborative remix process. Well, Sundance is the perfect place to show this because Sundance almost single-handedly created independent cinema in the United States. And I mean, before Sundance, really, if you wanted to get your movie seen by the rest of the country, you had to be in with Paramount Pictures or Fox or, a major studio. And because of Sundance, independent filmmakers could make their movies without those huge companies and get it out there, get their film distributed. And, so what Robert Redford has done with Sundance is a big inspiration for me with what I'd like to do with Hit Record. It's kind of about breaking down barriers, In the 20th century, if you wanted to make a movie or you wanted to, be a band or something, and you wanted people to actually see that movie, well, again, you had to have millions of dollars, you had to be in with some big company, and, what that meant is that there's this small industry that creates everything that everyone else in the world has to sort of passively watch. Well, what's happening now is we're not all just passively watching what a small industry makes. In fact, the whole world is starting to make the media. And so as an actor who comes from that old system, I wanted to try to use some of these new currents and technologies and ways that people are collaborating to make the art that I want to make. Thanks.